I found out that in between the prayer and the answer is faith. And faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. There are peaks and valleys in your life while you are journeying and sojourning through this pilgrim experience of being a human, being a person, and you keep thinking it's not normal, and you keep thinking that you're broken because you think that Christianity is always riding the high. But the moment that you learn that the God who is the God of this is the God of that, and this is what life looks like. It looks like I'm headed up in one area and I'm weighed down in another. And I'm headed up in one area and I'm weighed down in another. And I got 1 foot up and I got 1 foot down. And I'm doing better with my health, but I'm doing worse in my mind. And I'm doing better with my money, but I'm doing worse with my time. And here I am thinking that there's something wrong with me when God wanted me to know that both steps are ordered by the Lord. The one here, the one there. They are both ordered by the Lord.
A friend of mine has been healthy and whole his whole life, but 19 years old, he started losing weight, had trouble with his digestive system, caused terrible nausea and so much pain. They went to the best doctors and found the different specialists, but they couldn't find out what was wrong. A few months, he had lost 80 pounds. He was skin and bones in a wheelchair. He was finally diagnosed with Crohn's disease, an incurable chronic illness that affects the immune system. The doctor said he had the worst case he'd ever seen and that he wouldn't live much longer. When this young man looked in the mirror, he saw a sick, weak, defeated man staring back at him. All the circumstances said he was done, but God is working in you to bring about His good purpose. Sometimes the odds are too much for us. The giant's too strong, but you're not in this by yourself. The Most High God is fighting for you. He knows how to change you into a different person, from sick to healthy, from weak to strong, from struggling to get by to thriving in life. And this young man could have given up, but he believed that God has the final say and that things were changing in his favor. Medicines didn't help him, but he changed his diet. God began to give him wisdom about what to eat and understanding in nutrition. He began to get better and better. The doctors were baffled, but by his 21st birthday, he'd gained all the weight back. He weighed 180 pounds and was completely free from that disease. Now, you may be fighting an illness today. The medical report's not good. Stay encouraged. There's a new you coming, a healthy you, a strong you, a vibrant you. God is not finished with you. He said the number of your days He will fulfill. And sometimes medical science runs out of options. They do the best they can, but God can do what medicine cannot do. He never runs out of options. Like He did for my friend, there's a turnaround coming in your health, where the Spirit of God comes on you in a powerful way, turns you into a different person. No more sick, defeated, weak, but healthy, whole, victorious, the new you.
The problem is a lot of times in your life, you make plans based on the pictures that you've seen. But the pictures that you've seen is not all that there is to the purpose of the God who has saved you and made a plan for your life. So what if you are making plans off of the wrong picture? Many are the thoughts. Many are the thoughts. Now you're organizing your life to look just like your parents' life looked. But what if God has something different for you than He did for the generation before you? What if their ceiling is going to be your floor?
So there's this argument among grace people now. This crazy idea about rest, everything like anything that requires discipline, it's not rest, it's not rest. I've never preached that. I even said rest is not inactivity. Rest is spirit-directed activity. So you ask the Lord, what kind of exercise regime do you want me to embark on? Maybe a running is not for you. The Lord will tell you, do brisk walking. Maybe every day is not for you. It will hurt you. God says, do it only twice a week, whatever. You listen to the Lord. The Lord may say, do this kind of exercise, do that kind of exercise, do this exercise. You listen to the Lord and you do it. Spirit-directed activity. When you sit at home and do nothing, watch TV, you feel like lousy. Why? You don't feel rested. But you're resting, but you don't feel rested because you're not obeying the Lord.